The next one it says is represent chemical reactions using balanced symbol equations. Now you can do that a little bit, but the word, it's this balanced bit here that we're struggling with. Okay. Now I'm going to get a really useful simulation to demonstrate how to do this. I'll show you how to get to it now, but I'll also save it there. So I'll open up a new tab and we type in PHET, probably my favorite website, and I'm going to search. I'm going to search balancing chemical equations. I'm actually going to add this as well to my resource database. I'll just pause the video. So I'm at the website PHET. I've saved this simulation to my database, which you'll have access to as well shortly. Now, what you do for working with Miro, I will find this is quite useful. First, you can just first of all, we could just do this, copy the link, go back here and save, and that's going to load up. Or you can actually get something called embed, and you actually copy that, go back here. That one's loading up. There's a link there. Balancing chemical equations, move that up there. And if we go to this tool, embed, copy and paste the code, paste the code that I copied, press embed, and now we have a kind of simulation which we can use within the whiteboard. So we're not going to use that now but it's something that you can have a go at yourself once after the lesson to practice balancing equations. So let's just look at this equation. Magnesium plus hydrochloric acid goes to MgCl. We've got MgHCl, MgCl, then H, and then we've got this 2. So what does this 2 mean? So yeah, this 2 means it's got 2 hydrogens. So I guess the way to think about it with a diagram would be you will have a magnesium. In fact, maybe let's get some symbols, some circles like this, and we'll make that sort of let's make it a blue Mg, and then you've got the HCl. Now I'm kind of I'm not breaking a rule at the moment actually, but I'm going to break a rule at some point. I'll explain in a moment. Let's make that Cl because hydrogens tend to be quite small. I'll make it green, and we're going to make this one hydrogen, and we're going to make it white. Now, just to show you how to do this on Miro, you can stick them next to each other, and then you can hold on to Shift and draw around them, and then you can click this button, and now they're grouped. So now this is what you call a molecule. So a molecule is more than one atom combined together in a group, bonded together in a group. Okay, and it's not what we're looking at right now, but by the way, that's what a molecule is. Okay, go away. So you've got magnesium plus hydrochloric acid. Doesn't matter which way around. I know it says HCl there, put Cl and H there. Doesn't make any difference. I can move it around like this. And then it's maybe a little bit less confusing. And then we've got magnesium chloride. So there's magnesium, and I'm just going to copy that chlorine atom and going to group that. So I can just hold on to Control and select the other one, and I can click that one, or I can just do Control G, and then that groups those. So they're now grouped as well. And then we're going to take this hydrogen. Now, what does H2 mean? It means 2 hydrogens in one molecule. So most molecules, most non-metals tend to go around in groups of 2. Not all, but most. So we've got H2 there now. Okay, so first of all, these are our molecules. Now, I will say that this bit here is inaccurate. but it's going to help us to visualize it. The reason why is you cannot have a molecule of an ionic compound, because we've got metal and non-metal. That's an ionic compound. Now, it's not something that we're looking at within this module, but it is in your GCSE. And so I just want to mention that this you can't actually do this, but it's still helping us to understand visually kind of what's going on. Anyway, now if we look on the left, we have one magnesium, and on the right we have one magnesium. On the left we have one hydrogen, and on the right we've got two hydrogens. So that's weird, right? On the left we've got chlorine, one chlorine. On the right we've got one chlorine. So there's something wrong here, isn't there? Because we can't just when a reaction happens, essentially all that's happening is an atom is separating from one molecule or one compound and joining up with something else. But you can't just make another hydrogen. So, but the thing is about this is that there's not just going to be one magnesium atom and one hydrochloric acid molecule. There's going to be many of them. So let's imagine if we had, well, we have thousands or millions of each one of these. So if we just said, well, what about if I had one magnesium atom reacting with two of these? Okay, and then maybe let's say we had two magnesium atoms reacting with two hydrochloric acid molecules. Well, maybe they would make then two of these. So two magnesium chloride molecules, and not molecules. They'd make this, and then actually now, and just one of these, and that is now balanced. Because so the way you would demonstrate this in the written formula is do a 2 there, a 2 there, and then we have to stretch this out because I've not given it enough space, and that plus sign is way too close. That's better. And then, yes, that's right. Now that I've explained that and I've given a brief demonstration, I would suggest having a go at this animation up here, and also just rewatching this video whenever you need, which I will save just up here. Okay.